Hey everyone, it's Chris with Hot Shots. I want to thank you so much for joining me today for another great episode of Hot Shots TV. Now, if you're not familiar with who I am and why I'm dressed this way, then you're going to want to like, share, and subscribe to this channel right now because we talk all about the gourmet coffee experience and coffee in general. Today's episode is really cool. It's going to be all about Coca-Cola, that little company that we've never heard of, right? So Coca-Cola has come out with coffee and adding it into their Coca-Cola. So we're gonna get into it. We're gonna dive right in. We're gonna talk about these. It's gonna be hopefully a short video. I know I always say that, but it always ends up a little bit longer. But that's fine because you guys hang out and you join me and you're interested in what I have to talk about. And so today, if you've been wondering about these, you've seen them in the grocery store, you're trying to figure out, is that any good? Today I'm gonna tell you, we're gonna find out together if these are actually even any good. Someone who used to drink a lot of Coke. Now I've switched over to more Coke Zero products. So, but I will be honest with you and I will give you, as always, my best and honest review that I can. So hang out, stay tuned, and we will be right back. Okay, and welcome back. So, if you're like me, you have heard of Coca-Cola before. You have probably had a Coke sometime in your life, if not very frequently in your life. If you're like me, as a young teenager, you drink this stuff like it's water, and your parents always tell you don't drink that much Coke. I actually met one person in my life that's never had a Coke before. And so I thought that was very interesting, and I'm sure by now she's probably had a Coca-Cola, but I digress. So today we're gonna talk about these three blends of Coca-Cola. And these are more than just a drink of Coca-Cola or a can of Coca-Cola. It's actually Coca-Cola and coffee. And so I'm going to read a little bit about their press release that talks a little bit about the Coca-Cola and these products and what they think of them and what they're all about. So it says the wait is over. Coca-Cola with coffee will officially make its buzz debut on January 25th. So I believe that's the beginning of this year. They have a new innovation refreshment coffee category, pioneering the sips like a Coke and finishes like a coffee. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with this, when I was probably sometime in the 90s, I don't even know how old I was, probably 12, 13, 14, who knows. They actually had coffee and Coca-Cola before. I think it was in a bottle. You guys comment down below, let me know if you guys have ever heard of that before or tasted it before. But from what I remember, it wasn't very good. So I'm very anxious to try these and see what they're all about. It says, like I said, sips like a coffee, sips like a Coke, finishes like a coffee, giving Coca-Cola fans and Java lovers alike a refreshing and reinvigorating reset to their daily routine. Now, they also mention in here, okay, what it is. So basically Coca-Cola with coffee and Coca-Cola with coffee zero sugar bring together a great Coca-Cola taste infused with Brazilian coffee. So they're using Brazilian coffee beans in this coffee supposedly. So we'll find out. Dark blend, three signature flavors, which dark blend, vanilla, and caramel are in 12-ounce size cans. And let's just confirm that. Are these 12-ounce? Yep, 12-ounce size cans and contain about 69 milligrams of caffeine per 12-ounce can. So I'm not going to read all this to you. This is on their website. They're even working with Walmart and another company to actually airdrop this stuff to you. So I hope it's good because I would not want this airdrop to me by accident if it's bad. But we're gonna find out here. So how are we gonna do this test? Well, I'm gonna open up these cans. I'm gonna put a couple glasses out. I'm gonna do hot or warm temperature, you know, like this is. I didn't take these out of the fridge, and there's an important reason for that. As usual, I always try to be somewhat scientific here, but I wanna give a taste. We all know warm Coke tastes different than ice cold Coke, right? So let's do that comparison because I think that's also going to change the way the coffee tastes as well. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put some in just how it is right now. We're going to open them up, we're going to taste them, then we're going to put them over ice, and then I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. Now, we're not doing a coffee profile with this. We're not doing anything crazy. I just wanna do something simple for you guys, and something that says, hey, is this stuff even worth drinking? So stay tuned. I'm gonna get everything ready, and we'll be right back to try these guys. Okay, so welcome back again. Now, I got my trusty glass of water here. It's not sparkling, but I'm gonna use it just as a palate cleanser between each Coke. Let's just say that while we're here. And that way we get a really good idea that, hey, we're not kind of intermingling these different flavors. Now, these are all warm. If you want, I can do a thermometer test on each one of these, but I don't think it's gonna make a difference. I put 1 ice cube in each one of these little shot glasses here. But let's just dive right in. Let's see what this stuff tastes like. So dark blend is the first one. I'm gonna pop this can open, and we're gonna pour it. Now this is just warm, okay? And you know what? I'm gonna do the ice at the same time. Okay, that might fluctuate something here, but you know how Coke is. You gotta wait till the fizz goes down and everything. One thing before I even go into that real quick, let's see if everything says the same thing. And it looks like they all do. They're all 70 calories, 1 serving size is a can, 40 milligrams of sodium, 18 grams of carbs, total sugars 18 grams, added sugars is 18 grams of added sugars included, 36%, no protein. Okay, so the only difference here should be the flavors, I guess. So let's start with the warm one. Once again, this is the dark blend. Let's see what it tastes like. Let's say not bad at all. The coffee does actually hit you a little bit first. You get that sweet caramely taste from the Coke. Shortly after that, you get this robust coffee flavor. And it doesn't really taste like any other kind of coffee. It just tastes like it's for instance, not a caramel or vanilla flavor. It's just a coffee flavor. Pretty good, and it's very, I would say it's kind of robust. It's pretty dark, obviously. So I think they pretty much nailed that. It has kind of the sugar behind it. To be honest, with the flavors coming together from the coffee and the Coke, to me, kind of make it taste almost diet. Now that could just be me, but that's kind of what I'm tasting there. Now let's try it chilled down. Definitely a lot less harsh on the palate. It's actually refreshing. I like it cold. It's pretty refreshing. All the flavors are pretty much there, but as you know, when you drink a warm Coke, warm coffee, a warm Coke, it's that fizz is kind of like all there. Here, it's not there, so that's really the only difference in taste to me. You taste a little bit more of the coffee, probably less of the Coke and the fizz. So, anyways, that's that one. Let's try vanilla. Ooh, there we go. Okay, once again, I'm gonna do the same thing. Do the ice. Whoa, that came up quick. Little thing of ice there. Now this is vanilla. Let's cleanse our palate. Okay, well, we did that. Okay, so this is vanilla. Let's see if I can taste vanilla in this. Ooh, right away. Matter of fact, this is more like, to be honest, just from my first impressions, this tastes just like a vanilla Coke. I'm not really getting a hard taste of coffee. I think the vanilla kind of overpowers it, but it's very much like a vanilla Coke to me. So, not tasting the coffee like it did in here. I have a hint of it, undertones, but definitely not very strong, very more vanilla and Coke flavored. Now, I'm assuming that might change with the ice because we're going to take down that soda taste and get more of the syrup, and we should get more of the coffee with this one here. By the way, these all look just like regular Coke. They don't look like there's any sediment in it or anything like that. They just look like Coke. So just so you know. This one, I'm telling you, I might be tasting the coffee, but to me, I feel like I'm not. It's not enough for me to say, oh yeah, there's coffee in that. Now, some of you guys that don't drink as much coffee, you'll probably taste this and be like, wow, that's vanilla and coffee. To me, even with it cold, it's actually more like a cream soda to me. Like a vanilla cream soda is what it tastes like. I'm not getting a big punch of coffee with this. So let's move on. Let's do a caramel. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think caramel is naturally, not naturally, but in Coke already. I think that's one of the caramel syrups or something. I don't know. So this one might just taste like Coca-Cola. Who knows? Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Okay, so we got the iced, we got the hot. Need to do a little bit of a washout. I won't gargle for you guys. That'd be too gross. Be over the edge. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more here. Okay, good deal. So this is caramel. Let's try this. Cheers, salud. Same thing. I taste the caramel, that really kind of rich caramel flavor kind of has an undertone. I'm not really tasting any coffee. Maybe a little bit. If I do, it's about the same as the vanilla. It's not real overpowering. It's not too strong, but not bad. And it does have that caramel taste. I can definitely taste that caramel. Same thing here. I taste the caramel, not so much the coffee. You get that fizz, like, you know, that, I don't know how to explain it, but when you pour an ice cold Coke, not really out of a can ice cold, but you pour it into a glass of ice, you get that little bit of that watered down effect. That's what I'm tasting. I'm tasting mainly the syrup. It's fizzy, but it's not as strong as if it was warm. And unfortunately, I'm just not tasting. The coffee and the syrup are going together too much. Now, the real question is, how good are these? Do they taste good? I'll be honest, I like them. My favorite one, if you really want to get a coffee taste, do the dark blend. That's my opinion. These other two are great. The vanilla is probably, as far as taste goes, is my favorite tasting. You know, if you're doing this more like as energy, and let's say you drink, vanilla cans of Coke all the time, or cream sodas, check this one out. I would say you probably like this. Caramel's good too. You have to like caramel, but it's not really, out of all these, it's probably the least impactful to me. So I would say if you want to try Coke and you want to try Coke with coffee, to me, the best one is going to be the dark blend here. That's where you're going to really taste any coffee at all. These other two are great tasting. The vanilla, out of all of them, is my favorite. So with that, guys, thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe and like this channel and check in, because we do videos like this all the time. We do reviews, we have interviews, we talk all about our gourmet coffee experience here at Hot Shots. And it's something fun. If you love coffee, you should be following and subscribing to this channel. So we are almost, by the way, we are almost to 1,000 subscribers, which I'm very, very happy about. I know I haven't been here for most of the year so far, but what I do want to tell you with that is that's all going to change. The pandemic has been pretty tough on all of us, as you know, and probably you at home as well. But we're going to change that. We're going to be here, and I want you guys to like, share, subscribe to this channel. When we get to that, closer to that 1,000 mark, we're about 100 away. Leave down in this episode, leave down in the comments below what you would like to see from me for 1,000 shows or 1,000 subscribers, what I can do for you guys, because I am very appreciative that you guys are liking, sharing, and following this channel. But I was thinking, what can I do? Can I maybe brew an old coffee, or can I open an old coffee, or try a very expensive coffee for you guys? So tell me down in the comments, let me know what you guys would like to see from me. And yeah, thank you so much for subscribing. And if you haven't, please do, and you're gonna love it. Thank you so much. See you guys next time.